They take the center of the mat, shake hands, and the match begins. Belarusian is looking to isolate a sleeve. Again, that is a very popular strategy. We talked about that last night because it is safe. It's a good way to feel your opponent out. Russian has a left lapel grip, right lapel grip. Hip fighting a little bit. Belarusian drags the Russian to the mat and is holding her there. They stand it back up. Again, looking to isolate a sleeve. You isolate a sleeve down low, it's a way to crawl up to the lapel. Russian attempts a lapel grip and gets snapped down by the Belarusian. Now they are struggling for position on the mat. Stands back up. Matsko is a very powerful athlete. Perhaps why the Russian is trying to work the sleeve first on her way to the lapel. She has a high collar grip. Now the Belarusian has a high collar grip, very dominant. Russian goes for an inside trip, an Ouchigari, but is unsuccessful as the Belarusian counters it, but there is no score. So it is 0-0 right now. They give the Russian a caution for inactivity. Belarusian isolates a sleeve. Working two sleeves right now, trying to strip that grip off of her own lapel. Russian goes for the inside trip again. Not able to complete. They give the Russian another penalty, so they call this a warning. First one's a caution, second one is a warning, and that gives the Belarusian 1 point. So it is 1-0 red with 2:20 left in this match. Cross grip from the Russian, Belarusian spins over for an armbar. Very dynamic. Now she has about a minute to finish that. Let's see if she can hang on to it. Doesn't look like she's going to be able to, but she is trying to maintain control. Since the Russian was able to regain control and stand back up to her feet, the match resets. The action breaks and the match resets. Russian goes for a knee tap. Pushed to the ground by the Belarusian. Belarusian isolates an arm with her legs. And it stands back up. Working those knee taps may be a good strategy for the Russian if she can get a dominant grip and move her opponent. She needs to make something happen. Goes from a quick Makakomi, not able to get it. Belarusian slides off the top. This is a very common attack in Sambo. Looking for that arm bar. Makakomi is a very, very, very popular attack. Russian looking for that lapel. Now she has a high collar grip. She can fire off. There she goes. So she turns in, dumps the Belarusian onto her stomach and gets 1 point. Or the referee showed a point. Let's see if they actually give it to her. So the mat referee showed a point. Appears like the side referee did as well. But they have not put it on the scoreboard yet. Now they are consulting. 51 seconds left. If they do give her this point, that makes it 1-1. Although since the Russian has a warning, she would still be the loser of this match. Okay, let's see what they say. The referee's walking back out to the mat, waiting for the side referee to take position, and then we will know. They give her a point. It is now 1-1, tied up. MATSKO versus KABULOVA. And now the attacks are happening. Super aggressive. We should expect to see this for the final 40 seconds. Someone needs to score. The Russian attempts to attack, but is ripped to the ground again by the Belarusian. MATSKO has showed extreme strength and power today. A lot of the ladies in this division have had a hard time dealing with her. MATSKO goes for a sacrifice throw. Doesn't look like they're going to score that one, and that's probably a good call. It has to be a function of you dropping to your back. If you drop to your back and then pull your opponent over, there is no score. Belarusian has an over the back grip, goes for a sacrifice throw. Sumigaeshi again unable to score, but the Russian is trying to secure an armbar sliding off the back. This is a good attempt. And the match is over with. And because the Russian scored the last point as a result of an actual technical action, a throw, she is the winner. Sofia KABULOVA from Russia in blue is the winner of women's 64 kg.